Welcome back, guys. Remember, this is Meet the HR with me, Sylvia Wanja, and we were talking to Chef Ken about his journey in culinary arts. So, welcome back, and let's continue with this conversation. Now, Chef, kumekuwa na the introduction of social media, na so many people on social media. Do you think in one or another it may affect career yako, ama yuko tu?
For me personally, it has not. Yes.
You don't feel the impact of social media when it comes to your work?
No, it has not affected my work.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So when it comes to being a chef and practicing culinary arts, do you require any refresher courses so that you can keep up with the trends that are coming in, or how do you do it?
Yeah, it's good because in this industry there's new things new every day. So perhaps maybe you did another thing back in 2 years back, and maybe a recipe of a particular meal, and every recipe has changed. So you need to. It is good for people to go for the refreshing.
The refresher courses,
Yes.
so that you can keep up with the trends that are happening.
Yes.
Okay, and in your words, what would you say makes a good chef? Some qualities.
To be a good chef.
Yeah, that makes someone stand out as a chef.
There's a procedure, the procedure to reach to that, because in chefs are general word.
Yeah.
So people don't know that being a chef, there's head chef, there are those rank in this culinary art.
Yeah.
So people call everybody a chef. But there's a stage you have to be, start from a junior cook, senior cook, blah blah. There's so many that's there. So
Can you explain to us the ranks and what they're about?
Oh, there are. Okay,
yes.
So it depends with the star of the hotel. There's some big star like 3-star, 4-star,
5-star,
7-star. So each section has departmental head.
Yeah.
So for this particular reason, according to the question you've asked, we have the junior chef. We have the assistant junior. Then we have the chef. Before chef, we have the assistant chef. We have the chef. We have the head chef. We have the executive chef. Yeah, so those are the category that ranking the.
So the executive chef is always on top.
Is the one on top, on top of top.
Okay, so that's where most people in culinary arts are working to get to.
Yeah, yeah, because so for them the higher rank you go now, the easier work it goes, because we done the whatever the running of the whatever is the institution trickle down from top of the rank to down. So there is to supervise and so forth. So there's so much details into those ranks. If I may put in short.
In simple terms.
Yes.
Okay. And when it comes to practicing culinary arts, do you think that it's possible? Okay, there are many. Okay, I've heard of many cuisines: international, Indian. What is your specialty?
To me, I venture into continental cuisines.
Yeah.
African is common because in Africa. I can do English. I can do Indian. Yeah, so but each and every chef has his own specialty. So it can be as special as in Indian, and that is Indian alone. So me, I chose to venture into
different ones
because being a jack of all trades can help. Because sometimes the corporate world sometimes hostile. They want you want an Indian, you want an Indian, you want this. They're not in that. So it's good. I would advise that maybe perhaps you want to venture into this, or rather want to join into this culinary arts. What you can do, it's good to be a jack of all trades. Try each one, but you can't be perfect. Yes, that's the only what I can say.
So keep trying until you get to what works best for you.
That's the way.
Okay. And do you think that being a chef or studying culinary arts is marketable? Is it sustainable in the end? Like, can it sustain you? Can it cover your bills? Can it cater for everything?
Sure. It can, because back those days people despise this,
Yeah.
But nowadays you can see because of the scarcity of the job in the corporate world. But as you can see, the tourism industry has helped so many people by into culinary arts. So many are now into culinary arts. Because those days I can't do that job. But then you find nowadays men are the people are cooking.
Yeah, true, very
back
true.
then it was like only ladies can cook.
Yeah.
Even to some culture, a man
Only
cannot
ladies
be found in a kitchen. But nowadays, it's a top key. It's a top notch of the thing. Yes.
Like most men have embraced the art
Yes.
and have decided to also get into the kitchen
Exactly.
and make some good food.
Sure.
You guys are doing a really good and awesome job.
Thank you.
Which is very, very amazing.
Yes.
So when it comes to culinary arts, you deal with a lot of food, and food is very, very sensitive. And for most people, they are really careful about what they eat. And there's food that you'll eat somewhere, and you want to go back and have some more of it. So how do you make sure that you keep them coming, like keep people wanting your food?
Yeah, well, it's a big challenge to so many companies. That, the only secret about that, to me as a chef in this period I've been, is what we call, I can term is like consistency. So if being a consistency in particular thing you are doing, then that is it. That what I mean, that if a client can came in and he or she had a particular meal, and if he wants to set a consistency, that for example as a recipe of that particular meal, so whichever the chef maybe you will find, because you work in shift, it might be in the morning shift, the other one is the night day shift, and so forth. So you will find the same recipe. So what I can advise that to make the consistency. That's the only secret to me.
Yeah,
Yes.
which is very important. I remember there was a particular time we were from work with a particular crew, and there's that one stopover we used to make. And then one particular time we made that stopover, and the food wasn't the same.
Yes.
And that was the end of us in that place.
Yes.
So the consistency needs to be the same.
they-
If you make good food now, let tomorrow also have good food, and let it trickle down like that. Guys, I hope you're following through with this amazing conversation. I am learning so much right here. So make sure you follow through with it till the end. So on many occasions, I've had people talk about private chefs or being called somewhere to go and cook in a private event, others starting their own ventures. Do you think, or would you advocate for employment or self-employment for someone who has studied culinary arts?
Yeah, I'd advocate for that because the industry has now expanded. But I think again, if you want to do it wisely. Because some get involved or starting those private chef. Okay, it's not bad to be called a private chef, but as you do it, maintain the relationship with your employer, because you don't make to boast. I am now employed. I'm doing my own thing.
Yeah.
So I've seen my friends. It has affected them so much. Because once these events and so forth, they've been called and go and cater for, they are seasonal. So perhaps maybe you have not made a very good captain that can make you sustain. But even if you are doing it, do it with
a backup plan.
A backup plan.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't just jump into it without
Yes.
having a backup plan.
Yeah, that's what I can.
Kitenda kumana uko mbele ushinde sasa utendaje. Yeah, where do I go
Yeah,
to?
where do I go? Yeah.
So
Yes,
if you can,
happens.
so if it's possible for you to do both,
Yeah, do
it's
both.
better, because this side you have job security, and this other side you can also grow.
Yes, but do it wisely.
Do it wisely. That is the bottom line.
Yeah.
Make sure you do it wisely.
Yes.
Okay, so do you believe that someone can juggle being a chef with something else, like alongside another career? Or do you think if wewe ni chef, baki tu chef, wachana stories zingine?
No, being a chef, it cannot hinder you from doing other things. You can be a chef but running another thing also. Because it's a business. It's open to everybody. Yes.
So don't limit yourself.
Don't limit yourself. That's the word. Don't limit yourself. You can be, I don't know, you can be a taxi rider at your own time.
Yeah.
You can do your own other thing. Yeah, so don't be limited.
Don't limit yourself to
Don't
one
limit
particular
yourself.
thing.
Yeah.
You spread your wings as far as you can.
Yeah, in as much as this
Amazing.
industry, it gives you time. You can also have your own time. And your time, don't just sit down. Look for something else to do. Yes.
Amazing, guys. Remember, this is Meet the HR, and we are getting to understand so much more. We are coming to the end of the show, but I hope that you're picking the most important things if you want to take that journey and go walk down the path of culinary arts. Now, we've talked about food a lot, and you really spend your time in the kitchen cooking a lot of food. But for you personally, which meal do you love?
I love steaks.
No, you love steaks.
Yes.
Anything with meat in it. It's a cup of tea.
I love steaks. Yeah.
And how do you prepare it? Do you just barbecue it, or how do you do it?
Yeah, I like barbecue. Or grilled or something. Yes.
Okay, amazing. So what word of advice would you give someone out there who wants to pursue culinary arts or is still trying to pursue it, but they're not sure of themselves, using that camera right there?
Okay, what I can tell our viewers who are outside there,
Yeah.
is that if you want to pursue the culinary arts, don't waver between the two opinion. Just go. You know the journey is not easy, but just go. You persevere, and you will be like me. If I may use me for example, yes, that's what I can tell them all.
So they should not give up. They should keep on pushing,
Yeah, push on.
until they achieve
Yes.
whatever it is that has been set out for them.
Yes.
Wow, wow, that is amazing, guys. That is it right here. Admit the HR. I hope you have picked the most important things if you want to study culinary arts, or if that is where you're headed towards. And yeah, things will work out for you, and I wish you the best. And remember, here at Meet the HR, we say there is no luck in career, but it's an opportunity meets preparation. So go prepare yourself for that career, and I will see you in the job market. Enjoy the rest of your viewing. That's it from us right here. See you next week, same place, same time. Bye bye.